C. Wright Mills' critique of bureaucracy, understanding the human cost of organized systems. C. Wright Mills was a sociologist known for his sharp critique of modern society, especially the systems and structures that govern how people live, work, and interact. One of his most influential critiques was of bureaucracy, a system of organization that relies on rules, hierarchies, and standard procedures to manage people and processes. Mills believed that while bureaucracy might seem efficient and organized on the surface, it has deep flaws that affect both individuals and society as a whole. To start, bureaucracy is often praised for being systematic and predictable. Think of government offices, big corporations, or schools. They all have defined rules for how things are done. These rules ensure that tasks are carried out the same way every time. While this may sound ideal, Mills argued that this rigid structure comes at a cost. It takes away individuality and creativity because people are expected to follow the rules without question. For Mills, the biggest issue with bureaucracy was its impact on human freedom. He believed that bureaucracy treats people like cogs in a machine. When you work in a bureaucratic system, you are not encouraged to think for yourself. Instead, you are told what to do, how to do it, and when to do it. This can make people feel powerless and alienated, as if they are just another number instead of a unique individual. Mills thought this was a dangerous way to organize society because it reduces humans to tools for achieving organizational goals, rather than valuing them as people with their own aspirations and needs. Another key point Mills made is that bureaucracy thrives on hierarchy. In a bureaucratic system, decisions are made by people at the top of the hierarchy and passed down to those at the bottom. This creates a rigid chain of command where those at the bottom have little or no say in the decision-making process. Mills believed this kind of structure leads to a concentration of power in the hands of a few people, while the majority are left to simply follow orders. This imbalance of power, according to Mills, is not only unfair but also dangerous. When a small group controls everything, they are likely to make decisions that serve their own interests rather than the interests of the majority. Mills also pointed out that bureaucracy is obsessed with rules and procedures. While rules are important for maintaining order, Mills argued that in a bureaucratic system, they often become an end in themselves. This means that following the rules becomes more important than achieving meaningful outcomes. For example, in a bureaucratic organization, employees might spend more time filling out forms and attending meetings than actually solving problems or helping people. Mills believed this focus on rules stifles creativity and innovation, because people are too busy following procedures to think about better ways of doing things. One of the most striking aspects of Mills' critique was his idea that bureaucracy dehumanizes people. In a bureaucratic system, individuals are often seen as replaceable. If one person leaves, another can take their place without much disruption. This creates a sense of detachment between people and the work they do. Employees may feel that their contributions do not matter because the system will continue to function with or without them. This lack of personal connection can lead to feelings of isolation and dissatisfaction, which Mills saw as a serious problem in modern society. Mills was also concerned about how bureaucracy affects relationships. In a bureaucratic system, relationships are often reduced to formal roles. For example, instead of interacting as individuals, people interact as manager and employee or client and service provider. This formalization of relationships can make interactions cold and impersonal. Mills believed that this lack of genuine human connection weakens the social fabric and contributes to a sense of alienation in society. Another issue Mills highlighted is the tendency of bureaucratic systems to prioritize stability over change. Bureaucracies are designed to maintain order, which means they are often resistant to new ideas or ways of doing things. This resistance to change can make it difficult to address new challenges or adapt to changing circumstances. Mills argued that this rigidity is a major drawback of bureaucracy because it prevents organizations and societies from evolving and improving. Mills also critiqued the way bureaucracy creates a culture of conformity. In a bureaucratic system, people are rewarded for following the rules and punished for challenging them. This encourages a mindset where people do not question authority or think critically about their work. Mills believed this culture of conformity is harmful because it discourages innovation and prevents individuals from reaching their full potential. Despite his harsh critique, Mills did not entirely dismiss the need for organized systems. He acknowledged that some level of bureaucracy is necessary for managing large groups of people and complex tasks. However, he believed that bureaucracy should be reformed to make it more humane and less rigid. He argued for systems that value individuality, encourage creativity, and distribute power more equitably. Mills' critique of bureaucracy is still relevant today. In a world dominated by large corporations, government institutions, and global organizations, his insights remind us to question the systems we live and work in. Are they serving us, or are we serving them? Are they helping us grow as individuals, or are they holding us back? These are the kinds of questions Mills wanted people to ask. In conclusion, Wright Mills' critique of bureaucracy challenges us to think about the human cost of organized systems. While bureaucracy may offer efficiency and order, it can also limit freedom, stifle creativity, and concentrate power in the hands of a few. Mills' work encourages us to find ways to make these systems more just and humane, ensuring that they serve people rather than the other way around. If you found this explanation helpful, please give this video a like and subscribe to the channel for more insights into sociology, philosophy, and the big questions of life. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think bureaucracy is necessary, or is it time for a change? Let us know.